Can other artists relate?
Fuck. Hello?
Hey, I finally caught you. What are you doing?
I'm painting. Well, I mean, I'm drawing right now. I'm inking. I'm arting. I have art in front of me. What's up with you?
Oh, that's awesome. What kind of stuff you working on? What?
Oh, some faces.
But what kind of faces?
I don't fucking know, but they're weird though.
Are you still there?
Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I don't know.
I'm sorry, this has to be addressed. How did this become this? Become this? Become this? Huh?
Excuse me? Are you British? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Not too many could have not talk to British people.
It's like a reward.
Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please. Please. Oh my god!
What do you think? Boy, not really fake. In my time as long as you didn't draw fake.
Okay, you guys want to see how markers, sketchbook, pen, break the pen, the back, yeah, combine below. Happy creating.
And if you're gonna call me cute, then you bet you Stop.
I literally have nothing to say except that I made this. This came from my hands.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
I've done things that I'm not proud of, Vanessa.
I've never done anything like this before.
Okay, calm down. Look, I'm not a cop. I'm not a cop. I'm not.
And now it's time to ruin your childhood. This is the real story of Tangled, or Rapunzel. Let me start by saying Rapunzel's parents were not royalty, they were peasants. Her parents lived next door to a witch's garden where the wife asked the husband to go fetch her some Rapunzel, which is basically cabbage. The husband gets caught by the witch, and in exchange for the Rapunzel, she asks for his firstborn child. So the witch takes the child, appropriately named Rapunzel, locks her in a tower, and raises her as her own. The only way in is by a window at the very top of the tower, which can only be reached by climbing her hair. A prince comes through the forest one day, sees the witch climbing her hair, hears a beautiful singing voice up top, and he's curious. He climbs up and finds Rapunzel, and they instantly fall in love. The witch found out very quickly because Rapunzel got pregnant, because they got busy! The witch cut her hair, disowned her, and sent her to the forest to fend for herself. The prince returned only to find the witch, and she said, "You'll never see Rapunzel again." So the prince tried to kill himself by jumping off the tower. He didn't die, but he was blinded by landing on thorns. Being blind, he wandered through the forest until he found Rapunzel, who had given birth to twins! And her tears of joy magically gave him his sight back. Yay! Happy ending!
My feet hurt. Well, is it our fault you wore high heels on a hiking trip? At least I try to look feminine.
Make the skin color your favorite color. The eye color the color of your birthstone. The hair color should be the color of your shirt. If you wear glasses, add a third eye or like just another set of eyes. If your favorite animal has horns, add horns. Or if they have wings, then add wings. If you wear earrings, add those. And everything else is really up to you. Oh, and if you happen to be an artist, draw your monster. Look at this fucking abomination.
Last
I've
resort.
heard that if you destroy your art on TikTok, then it gets on the For You page. So I just wanted to say, if you ever see me do that, you can just cancel me, because at that point I will be so
I'm going to challenge you guys to try calligraphy. Grab a Sharpie, then write the word hi in regular cursive. If you don't know how to do cursive, just copy this. Then what you're going to do is draw a line to the right of every time you go down. So every time you bring your pen down, draw a line to the right of that stroke. Then you want to go in and color in all the gaps using your Sharpie. And ta-da, you just did calligraphy. Duet this video or stitch it to show me how you did.
It's time for the Create Your Witch Challenge. The object to your left is the hair color. The object to your right is the hat color. If you have siblings, give your witch a wand. If you don't, give them a staff. The last picture in your camera roll is the background color or color palette. And if you're an artist, let's see your witch.
Oh, so you're an artist? Yeah. Are you good at it?
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
You're saying there's an artist people hate more than Jeff Koons? Yep, and his name is Anish Kapoor. Why do people hate him? It all starts with the color Vanta Black. What is that? So basically this company discovered a new black, the blackest black. Okay, and artists can only use the colors that they have available to them, so when a new color comes out, it's exciting. So what was the issue? Well, Mr. Anish Kapoor decided he's gonna buy the black and own exclusive rights to it. No other artist could use it, except him. So basically all the artists were up in arms. They're all pissed. Especially this one artist, Stuart Semple. Who is that? He's just this color mixing, color loving artist who creates paint for all artists to use. He was so pissed, he was like, I'm gonna make the pinkest pink and everyone can use it except Anish Kapoor. Here's the statement. That's great. It was until someone in Anish Kapoor's studio got their hands on the pink and Anish Kapoor posted this on his Instagram. Not very nice at all. Okay, and then what happened? Everyone was up in arms again, and Stuart was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the blackest black, Black 2.0. Anish Kapoor won't have rights to it. He worked with chemists and artists all over the world and created Black 2.0, which Anish Kapoor doesn't have rights to. Anish Kapoor threatened to sue him with a lawsuit. That's a terrible look considering Anish Kapoor is rich and the Stuart guy doesn't have any money. Yeah, it never actually happened. But yeah, that's why everyone hates Anish Kapoor. Wow, I never knew the art world was this petty. Did you?
Okay, I always love to use as much texture as possible. We all know this. But then I started following Katie Art on TikTok. Okay, another Katie. Hey Katie. Anyways, she was using this. She uses so much texture, and she was using this acrylic medium modeling paste stuff. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I want to try that. And I've been meaning to try something like that. Anyways, it looks like fluffy frosting, and I want to eat it. I will not, but I just, that's the feeling that I have. Anyways, there's a print of it on my website and also the original, but there's only one of those, but there is a print. Also, it's very messy because I was trying to put on as much paint as possible, like as much paint. I was like, and not let anything dry in the process because I don't care. Which that's how I usually am with paintings anyways. But then with the extra texture, it was even like, whoa, look at it. Oh my God, look at that. Please sit down for this one. Yep, it's one of those. I'm not kidding. You may be asking, what the heck are you doing there? What are you doing? Well, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, and I'm painting. This whole painting is inspired by my books, my floral book design. It's a stack of books with flowers and pretty colors. And I am winging it, as they say. I didn't really know what I was doing. Have I ever drawn a giant bookshelf of books? No, I have not. But you know what? We figure it out as we go. And we hope for the best. I'm keeping the original. It took me too long. It means too much to me. But you know what? I am selling the art print of it, and that's exciting. Also, when I hit the outlining part, I felt defeated and I hated it. And I was like, you know what? We always get to that part. We always get to that. But then I got over it because I was like, wow, look at that. Look at it all together. Ella, please let us know what you think of this one. Well, thank you. And here's where she will live, in my office. I love her so much.
Today I'm going to be answering some of your most frequently asked questions while I work on this brand new commission. What is the best way for me to start offering prints? I highly recommend that you outsource them first. That way you can measure the demand and then decide to do them yourself if you want to and if it's right for your business. What is the best piece of advice that I've got for beginner artists? No matter what you create, your artwork is a reflection of who you are as a person. It is all of your experiences, your perspective, it is your life, it is your joy, it is your spirit created onto a canvas, or whatever you're working with, and that is the most incredible thing, and that is what your audience, what your collectors, what the beautiful people who follow you on your journey are seeing in themselves. There's a part of you that they can see reflected. There's a part of what you're tapping into in your flow state that connects with them, and they can't even put it into words. So try to get to know yourself. What do you want to say in the world? So be aware of that. Get to know who you are. That is so important, because if you self-actualize, you can help the people that are enjoying your art do the same. It is so powerful. How do you become a professional artist? I get this question every single day, and let me tell you, there are a lot of things that go into doing this full time. I like to think of it as you've got two different hats. You've got your artist hat, and then you've got your business person hat, and both of them need to be able to work together and in a way that suits your creative flow. Learn business skills, take masterclasses, courses, learn how to do graphic design and how to build a website, coding, product development. There are so many different things. What inspires your artwork? The fact that life is a thing inspires me beyond belief. I'm just so excited to be alive. I think that that's something that we should be celebrating, and it's not something that we often think about in our day-to-day, but Skittles exist. That is something to be excited about. Just all the joys about being a human and being able to experience things. I think that that is so worthy and so, just incredible. I just feel very deeply about beautiful things and the freedom in our precious lives. That is just, it moves me so much to the point of tears, often. So I think that's what my work's about. Thank you so much for joining me in this little FAQ. This painting was an absolute joy to paint and is actually for the incredible Hamilton Bennett. If you don't know who that is the person behind the COVID vaccine in the States. So what an absolute honor to create this piece for her.
She almost lost her eye because of me. Story time. So in college, I used to have the worst roommate because she would always take my stuff without my permission and then not return it. And I would always tell her hey, I don't care if you use my stuff, but at least ask me so I know, you know? She didn't care though. She continued to use my stuff anyway. Now, one of the things she constantly took from me were my eye drops. Which was super annoying because in college my eyes were constantly dry from staying up late and doing homework and things like that. So I told her when you use my eye drops, please put them back because I need them. But of course she did not listen to me and continued to take them without putting them back. So I did what anybody would do. I dumped out all my eye drops and replaced it with super glue. But I did tell her hey, this is not eye drops, this is super glue, so don't use it. And she didn't believe me and used it anyway.
Let's draw.
I made my teacher cry. Story time. When I was in 2nd grade, I had this teacher and she was the devil, and we're gonna name her Miss Jackson. And the reason I call her a devil is because she would say really mean things to me to my face. She would be like, Ty, stop talking like that, you sound like a little girl. Or, your favorite color can't be pink, you have to choose one of the boy colors. And since I was so young, I didn't understand how serious these things were, and I didn't know I can get her in trouble. And I would go home sad like every single day. Eventually my mom noticed and she asked me what was wrong. So I told her some of the things that Miss Jackson would say to me, and my mom was mad. And my mom was like, the next time she says something to you, say something rude back, and if you get in trouble, I'll handle her from there. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. Now, Miss Jackson was a heavy lady, so I knew if I said something rude to her, it would be about her weight. Though we don't body shame around here. We don't do that, okay? So I'm in school eating lunch with my friends who happen to be girls, and Miss Jackson comes up to me and she's like, shouldn't you be eating with the boys? So I looked at her and I was like, shouldn't you be eating a salad? And the lunchroom started laughing, and then she started crying.
Oh yeah? Yeah? Well, I'm a minor. And I'm neurodivergent. And I'm bisexual. And I'm non-binary. Why are you yelling at neurodivergent, bisexual, and binary minor's face?
How the fuck did he not die? What the fuck?
I wanna be a girl boy, baby. I wanna be a girl boy, baby.
I think I made a mistake. I was just drawing, kind of just like sketched out a face, and does it look like anything to you? Hold up. I don't even know what Homestuck is about. Or anything that's in it. But oops.
When we go in this restaurant, you are 12. Mom, I am 18! And would you like a kids menu? Yes, sir.
Okay. Whatever this filter tells me to do in 2022, you guys hold me accountable for it, because I'll do it. Like...
I'm fine. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be just fine. I'm just gonna be just fine.